good morning, and very good morning. How are you guys? I hope you guys doing great like always. Well, today we are going to have a quick review and hands-on experience about this lens 24 to 120 f4 S line for the Z mount from Nikon. Thanks to Nikon Middle East who gave me this lens for a quick review. I'm enjoying this lens for last couple of weeks. I'm using it. I use it on Z9. I use it on Z5, and I compare it side by side with 24 to 70 f4, which is a very capable lens. But this is extra, like literally extra, much more than 24 to 70 f4 in many ways. Of course, um, this lens give you extra uh, 70 to 120 50 millimeter extra reach. Not only that, it has this function button which you can configure along with this functional dial which you can configure for exposure composition, aperture, and one more stuff. The zoom ring and the focus ring, they are built really well in this lineup. It has only one switch, automatic to manual, and besides that, there is not much to say. The front filter thread is 77 mm, as you can see written over here, which is standard. So imagine you are taking long exposures using the standard 77 mm thread filter. So this lens is great for everyday shooting, and I mean when I say everyday shooting, uh, it means street photography, landscape, uh, photojournalism, wedding. Especially for the wedding, this lens is awesome. I did a product shoot using that lens, and it fits perfectly, give me more than enough depth of field which I was looking for. I don't need 2.8 for the product. That's where this lens f4 fits perfectly. The good thing about this lens is not only that extra 50 millimeter from 70 to 120, is the edge to edge sharpness. I found this lens literally edge to edge sharp, like from edge to edge means edge to edge, and it's here more sharper than 24 to 70 f4, not as sharp as 24 to 72.8s, because that is the pinnacle of 2470. But this lens, for everyday shooting, this lens is awesome. I shoot up portraits using this lens as 120, and I was not expecting the kind of a quality this lens was able to make. I'm going to share with you the sample images from this lens in the end of this video, which you can see, but this is the quick hands-on experience about this lens. I'm using right now this 24 to 120 f4 on Z5, and I'm doing all kinds of shoot using this lens: landscape, street photography, um, even the portrait. Like for the daily shooting, I don't need 2.8. uh, that's where this lens fits spot on. I highly recommend this lens for people who do street photography, photojournalism, wedding especially, where you need group shots and where you need um, even portrait. You can take portrait at 120 mm f4, and it's still going to render superior bokeh, creamy background. um, and what else I have to say about this lens? To be very honest, I was not expecting that 24 to 120 is going to be so much helpful, and this lens is really helpful. I did use the 24 to 120 f4 for the f mount in past, but I was not impressed because of the optical quality and other things, especially at the higher focal length end. But this 24 to 120 f4, this lens changed my perception about 24 to 120 focal length lens, and I'm really impressed. I was not expecting that this gonna surpass the way I was looking for. So that's it. That's a quick review about this 24 to 120. It's really built like a, not like a tank, but much better. It's made in Thailand. Build quality is really great. 77 mm filter thread, which is standard. It's going to be helpful for the long exposures, and you can put a standard graduated filter using the 77 standard filter thread. So that's it. I'm going to wrap up this video and let's watch some sample images from this lens. Till then, take care.